Today we'll be talking about broadband expansion with fiber internet construction across the metro. Speaking will be Nicolaou, the Broadband Program Manager of the Broadband Office in the Department of Technology and Innovation, and I will also take questions. We also have Jennifer Turner, the Director of the Department of Municipal Development, is also here to take questions. Catherine?
Good morning, everyone. So as she said, my name is Nicolaou, and I am the Broadband Manager for the City of Albuquerque. So what I want to talk to you about today is the disruption and construction issues that we are well aware of here at the city. I'd like to explain what is happening, why, and how we are holding fiber internet providers accountable. I'd also like to explain more about the fiber internet expansion that has come to Albuquerque and what that means for our residents now and into the future. We've all probably been impacted by construction one way or another, but we don't often see construction related to major upgrades so close to our homes. Bringing fiber internet is a major infrastructure upgrade. We know here at the city that advanced technology is important. It's important because it improves our quality of life. It allows us to engage in things such as telehealth, as well as be more competitive in terms of education. Now, as for the process of installing the fiber, the City of Albuquerque is not performing any construction related to installing the fiber internet in our city's neighborhoods. The construction is done 100% by private companies with their own private funds, and then they use subcontractors. Because this ongoing construction is happening across the city, there have been some issues with the construction process, but any issues are required to be resolved by the private companies that are doing the work. While the city is not performing the work, the Broadband Office, the Department of Municipal Development, the Planning Department, the private internet service providers, and their subcontractors, we all have to work together. Now, providers that want to enter our marketplace, they have to apply with the City of Albuquerque for a license agreement. Then they apply for permits and begin and continue their construction efforts within the city's right-of-way. Now, what is the right-of-way? The right-of-way is considered areas on roads, along sidewalks, along property lines and telephone poles where most utilities are installed in order to reach homes and businesses. So the internet service providers are responsible for informing residents who will be impacted by construction with street signage and door flyers. Future and previous construction locations can be viewed on the Fiber Company Public Right-of-Way Permit Map, which we have put up for you here this morning. This is also accessible to the public. We can give you the link if you would like to share that. Now, construction practices for this installation are more robust than regular maintenance on existing infrastructure, like water and sewer lines. These processes are not new to the city, and codes, regulations, guidelines are in place to minimize impacts. The agreements held with the city and the fiber companies require that the fiber companies follow strict guidelines and promptly and properly restore the areas that they dig up in order to install their fiber internet conduit. This whole process is creating a more competitive marketplace where the current internet service providers can compete with these new providers. By doing so, we have put our residents in the driver's seat. We're looking at how our city can remain competitive with the rest of the world in terms of access to technology. The Broadband Office meets regularly with providers to hold them accountable and to also review calls for service. Unintentional damage to utilities such as water lines, sewer drains, landscaping, and driveways has been restored since construction has started. And while ISPs are responsible for mitigating that damage, addressing all resident issues, and restoring all construction areas, the city's broadband office has supported residents by taking calls about resident concerns. Now, in extreme cases of breaches of the license agreement held with the city, a stop work order has been issued until all outstanding problems have been fixed. We've also received numerous calls from residents with questions, wonderful questions, things like, what is fiber internet? What will it do for me? What does this mean for me and my family? And so, if you have any issues whatsoever, the first step is to have an ISP fix that for you. Call them, but if you have any other questions or concerns, come talk to the city about it by contacting our 311 department. Thank you, guys.